Welcome to our tasting. My name is Carson. I'm a representative for Wild Tree.
I'm Michelle.
Okay, wonderful. Have you ever heard of Wild Tree before?
I haven't.
No?
That's
Okay.
why I'm kind of here for the tastings of everything.
Okay, excellent. So give me a little bit of a background on what brings you to our celiac fair for tasting today.
I have celiac disease along with some other neurovascular diseases that really limit my food intake.
Okay.
They think my daughter is a gluten intolerant, so we really need to know what's being fed to our family. And we're very focused on eating healthy, eating clean.
Okay.
I'm always looking for new options.
Sure, absolutely. How much time would you say that you spend in the kitchen?
A ton.
A ton?
I spend a lot because my body is intolerant to sodium, so
Okay.
I really cannot have foods with a lot of sodium.
So you're just,
Yeah,
you
so
need a little bit of everything. Well,
Yes,
good. I think
yes.
you've definitely stopped at the right booth.
Okay.
So I'm going to take about 5 minutes of your time, and I'm going to explain to you what Wild Tree is, what we have to offer, and then what most of all and most importantly is going to benefit you.
Okay.
So Wild Tree actually started, our CEO, the owner of the company, Leslie, she actually has children, and they had a lot of intolerances and just a lot of different things that doctors couldn't find. And so she decided to start just sampling out her own herbs and things like that, started giving them to family, giving them to friends, and then the next thing you know, it's turned into this huge company that now we do a lot of home parties to kind of get the word out there of our products and things like that. But we are certified organic.
Okay, good to know.
We are completely natural. There are no GMOs, no artificial colors, no preservatives, nothing like that. So we have a little bit of everything, which really makes it ideal. Now with celiacs, I know you can't have any gluten. I'm going to give you a pamphlet to take home with you, but I did print out just some things to hand out. It's a whole list of what we have to offer that is gluten-free.
Oh, that's
now,
amazing.
You will see though, however, there is a disclaimer that it's not made in a gluten-free facility. So with that, we do have our breads that are made in a facility, and we are looking for a facility that we can do all gluten-free products. But right now, there is a little bit of exposure to other things.
Okay.
So that's that piece. As far as sodium though, we have a whole line of stuff that also has low sodium.
Okay.
So what I would like to do is kind of give you a handout on that as well. So you just have an idea of what your body can consume. So what this document is actually breaks down where the allergies are. So if you have a dairy allergy, low sodium foods are all going to be listed on here. And this goes for all of our products.
Wow, this is pretty neat.
Yeah. Have you ever tasted anything Wild Tree?
No, Wild Tree's very new to me, to be honest.
Okay.
I saw that you guys were going to be here today, but
Sure.
I've never heard of you, so
Okay.
I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, ask away.
Just like, I guess maybe tell me a little bit more about the products.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
So our main focus actually began with the oils. So
Okay.
we used complete grapeseed oil for everything. And by grapeseed oil, it is compressed down, so we don't use any chemicals or anything like that when we're actually, expelling the grapeseed or into an actual oil. This is going to be the lowest in fat, the lowest in any type of, it keeps all the nutrition and takes away all the bad in comparison to other oils that you have.
Good to know.
It comes in a lot of different flavors as well. So with flavors and stuff, what do you typically make?
I do use a grapeseed, but I don't have any flavored grapeseed oil. We make a lot of chicken, we make a lot of fish. Like our fish, we always have lemon pepper seasoning. Chicken, maybe do like a garlic. We make tacos, it's like there's a lot of like the main items
Sure.
that we do, like chicken and fish are our main meats.
Main meats, okay.
I don't eat a whole lot of red meat or anything like that. So.
Okay. Well, actually, all of this right here is all seasoning specifically for chicken, fish, as well as, steaks and porks and things like that, if you do venture out. This is only a small portion of that though, but we do, you said lemon and you said peppers. We have a lemon pepper rosemary actually that's really good.
Oh, that would be good.
And with Cinco de Mayo coming up, we actually have a promotion. So right now, if you spend $50, you actually get a full kit that has a lot of our Mexican food, as a promotion for May. So we'd have a taco seasoning, the fajita seasoning, a chili chipotle rub. Those are just a couple of the things that come in there. So as far as products and stuff, what are you looking for today?
I guess, are they long, complicated meals? Are they, because I do spend a lot of time in the kitchen already to buy products that would add on to my time.
Sure.
I guess, what would I be looking at? Or can you explain maybe some of that?
Yeah. So that's one of the biggest benefits of Wild Tree is the fact that they give you a product. Directly on the product, it will tell you what you need to go with that product. And if you see, for example, so you mentioned you think your child might have a gluten intolerance. So this is the kids' mac and cheese. And this only requires 1/3 cup of milk and then 1/3 cup of the Wild Tree Kids blend. And then you add your 8 ounces of pasta. So a little bit of this, a little bit of milk, and then your noodles. So it's very similar to if you were making the unhealthy Kraft, dumping it in, and you were done. So there's nothing added with these types of things, and then like I said, it's all written right on the label. Also on our website, we do have additional recipes that people upload on there. So if ever you want to venture outside of what's on the label, you can go on there as well. Yeah.
Okay. So now when you say, I guess I'll ask some questions as we go if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now, how safe are these? Because that would be one of my concerns.
With gluten, sure.
Because I'm very, very sensitive, and I'm that horrible person.
Can't really have anything to eat. Yep.
Yes.
So what I'll say is I have to give that disclaimer. But the reason that I printed out this document, this isn't something that we give out to, or that is printed up for us. This is actually what I have printed based on testimonials and feedback from my clients. I've been in the business for 5 years now. This is what I have been told. People with severe celiacs have no issues with our products.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
I know that there's a cross-contamination. I know that there's a sensitivity level. What I would absolutely suggest is that you get a few, see how it works with you, versus, going full into ordering everything that sounds good, just in case you're that 1 in a million odd, but
it doesn't matter,
But just so you know, and I can absolutely send you testimonials, or I can even connect you with a few of my other clients. Maybe you guys could network amongst what you can and cannot eat. But that definitely has been written up purely based on feedback that I've received.
Okay, so like this excites me. I see this pineapple. That's exciting to me. And you have to spend $50, but what if I get the products home and I can't have them?
Sure.
Because I mean, the price. When it comes to eating healthy, price is not a concern.
Yeah.
But if my family can consume it, I'm okay with it. But if I can't consume it, it's like I just
wasted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that would be. What happens then?
Sure. So actually another thing that that's very common. That is one of the first questions that I often get asked. And so I actually wrote down several common grocery store brands and then the cost of what those would be broken down per serving and the cost that would be broken down per serving when you buy Wild Tree. So you're factoring in the no preservatives, it's not genetically processed, there's no concern, with artificial flavors or anything of that nature. But then, for example, if you do our Alfredo mix, it's 85 cents per serving, but yet if you go to the store, to get Alfredo mix. You've got an abundance of ingredients that you can't even pronounce, and it's actually $1.14 per serving.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you get it home and you can't yourself eat it, I have no problem buying it back from you because I can use that as sampling on my own. So that's how I think I've maintained my customer base, is because personally, I get it, I'm very flexible, and I know you're going to be my advocate to promote Wild Tree. So any way that I can work with you, I think is going to be beneficial for me in the long run, as well as you.
Well, and that's good to know. And when I look at this sheet, I guess I could even grab one of these.
Yeah.
I'm just really big on reading the ingredients.
Sure.
So, because like you had said, I have a rule of 80-20 for my family. 80% of the time they have to eat GMO-free, organic, all natural, because the other 20% of the time comes from, maybe at Sunday school, snacks,
things that are out of your control. Yes.
Grandma will forget, and she'll give her something that I would not approve of. So to me, when I look at this,
and to be honest, you don't have to read labels with Wild Tree, because if you pick up, regardless of what you pick up, so I've got taco seasoning and I've got the lemon pepper blend. So I'm looking at lemon pepper, we've got salt, pepper, dehydrated onion, garlic, and lemon oil. For the taco seasoning, same thing, you're under 5 different ingredients. So everything that you are consuming in Wild Tree is, like I said, all certified organic. None of it's been genetically processed. There's no additives, no preservatives. It's all natural.
Okay, yeah, because that would be a huge concern of mine. Because a lot of times if you go to the grocery store and you buy one of these, it's filled with junk.
Right.
So, I mean, and not that your products would be, but just because I've learned from the past, it's...
What I'd like to do is actually, Michelle, is send you home with some samples before you even buy anything. I want you to become familiar with Wild Tree. Like you said, with your concern about, I don't want to spend all this money, but this is intriguing. Our promotion is for this is actually for the Cinco de Mayo package is only good until April 30th, which is Tuesday.
Okay.
So how about I follow up with you on Monday? That gives us still a day. I'm going to send you home with several different samples here that you can firsthand try these out.
Okay.
So what I've got a delicious dessert, which is the Very Berry cheesecake.
Okay.
I do have the, which one is this? The Alfredo.
So
you can try that. And then this one is actually the meatloaf mix.
Okay.
So you can try all 3 of these and then get back to me on Monday. Let me know how those work out for you.
Okay.
And then from there, we can go into what would be the best, for your family. You can see about your reaction.
Okay.
These are gluten-free from, like I said, from what I have been told. So I'm, like I said, send you home with those.
Okay.
I did create a folder that has all of the explanations on our prices, like I had mentioned, the promotion. We also have an auto setup as far as our delivery goes. So if you
I was going to ask about that.
Okay.
I'm kind of the lazy shopper where
Okay.
I actually shop online quite a bit, like on Amazon, Subscribe and Save.
Perfect.
Just because I know what my body is tolerable of,
Sure.
and it automatically comes to me.
Okay.
So if I were to order this stuff, do I have to,
Same
like, where, because that would be a concern, like, I don't like to have to go to a lot of different stores.
Right. And so with Shop and Save on Amazon, if I remember correctly, they give you a discount on shipping, correct?
It's free shipping.
Free shipping?
Yep.
Okay, so the way that Wild Tree works is actually we have a culinary club. In that culinary club, you can become a lifetime member. It's $25 your first year, $15 each year thereafter, but anytime you order, it's 20% off.
Oh.
And then most of the time, depending on the size of your order, shipping is a standard $6.95. Unless you have a very, very large order, then it goes up by a percentage of 9%.
Okay.
Yep. So say you've got you want to order stuff for the cottage, for your house, maybe for your in-laws, for when your daughter goes over there. I would assume it would be a 9% on your total sales, just because you're ordering an abundance of product. So So
now you mentioned the auto ship, so I can choose like how often things are shipped to me. Is that?
Yep. So the Culinary Club is going to be your discount, but then the auto ship, and I'll send this in your packet.
Okay,
so you can
perfect.
see. You can pick if you want it weekly, monthly. You can do a certain day, so you know that you need to go grocery shopping on the 27th of each month. You can make sure that it delivers on the 27th. So there's quite a bit of benefits for that piece alone.
Yeah, I like that
Yep.
because that's truly like I know on the 9th of every month I'm gonna get some sort of delivery from Amazon, and I like that.
Yeah, so you can set this up to mimic that as well. And another thing that, you know, it is so difficult, and I'm sure that you've got it much worse than I do with having to read labels and find the right stuff. But for you, all you need to look for is the leaf, the Wild Tree logo, and you know that that's a good product that you can have.
Okay.
Versus, you know, if you go and you buy stuff for maybe your husband and then for your daughter, you're having to look at the label, oh shoot, can I have this? Or maybe you have to refer to a book or a list that you have. You know that everything of ours is safe. Once you get that product list kind of down, but if it's Wild Tree, it's yours.
Okay. So, and it seems like it's easy enough where my husband could even make a meal.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. Like I said, when we go to make a product and the recipe is right on the bottle, I think anybody could do it. Your 6-year-old could probably go down and make a meal. So it's minimal ingredients. It's all healthy for you. It's easy. It's convenient. That's why moms love it. And actually, that's another handout in here. Is actually I do have. I just want to give you all the information.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm excited. This seems like it would be a really good product for me.
Yep. So what Wild Tree moms need to know. So it actually gives you serving sizes, differences, comparisons to different foods, ingredients, how to make things taste a little bit better, more like say Kraft cheese that your kids won't eat, the Wild Tree kind. Well, this is what you could add. Or these are the noodles that you can substitute to still give them the SpongeBob noodles, stuff like that. Okay. So I will send you with this.
Perfect.
I'd like it if you try these over the weekend. Get back to me on Monday, and then we'll follow up, go through everything and put your order through.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
No problem at all, Michelle. You have a wonderful afternoon, and don't hesitate to call me. My phone number, email address is on the back of that catalog as well.
I'm going to go home and try some, and I'll be in touch.
Okay, that sounds good.
Thank you, Carson.
So much.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.